Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Dazzle, and I'm back for another tarot reading. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell to become notified of when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, all you have to do is email me. Everything is in the description box. We're going to be doing Orlando Brown today. Yay! I kind of like him. When he was in That's So Raven and Major Pain and stuff, he is a celebrity. He's an actor, a former child actor. And, you know, as of lately, it's been going on for a little while now. You know, his life has been riddled with drug use and allegedly mental illness going on. And a lot of bizarre stuff as far as him ranting, what he's saying to people. You know, I'm going to just say this at this point. Well, Orlando Brown, anyone who is interviewing him now, it's exploiting him, okay? And he wants to be exploited, if you ask me. His mental illness is saying that he wants the attention. Mental illness sometimes tells you that you want attention that is negative. Okay, so let's get into this. Everything is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only until modern science comes up with a mathematical equation. So, let's ask about his rant about him being molested and having sex with men, like Bow Wow, who is a child rapper. Who was a child rapper, and now he's an adult rapper, I guess, and entertainer. And Nick Cannon, who was a child star, and is now an actor, a comedian, a rapper, and has a whole bunch of kids now. And he talked about Will Smith. So we're just going to ask these questions. Has he ever been molested by anyone in the industry? Let's go ahead and ask. Has Orlando Brown been molested by men in the industry? 1, 2, 3's on the floor. 3. You have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. These are people who say one thing and do another. These are your fake friends. But people come in with their baggage, or people come in saying one thing to your face and another behind your back. But these are like fake friends, right? But also, this talks about people coming in with manipulative energy. Okay, so, and the Justice card is in the reverse in the back. You have the King of the 8 of Swords in the back. This is coming out past. Okay, so the 8 of Swords upright is usually a prison of the mind in your own making. Okay, not seeing the bigger picture of things, feeling trapped, but you're stuck mentally, right? And a lot of times, it's your own mental prison that you put yourself in, right? In the past, I feel like he was in that, okay? Or he felt trapped in the past, if you ask me. The Queen of Swords comes out. This is someone with wisdom. This is someone who's been through stuff. This is somebody who... oh, wow. So, why did I just see somebody named JR says, you was right, LOL, 6ix9ine, and those guys are not cool. Okay, so I don't know. That's an update from YouTube when I get when people comment. I just get an update of people comments from past videos. Now I gotta see what video they talking about. I think it's a 6ix9ine video that I did. But yeah, but then you have the Queen of Swords upright. But this is a truth teller. So I think he did feel trapped by people that was supposed to come to him with emotional offers, but they came to him with manipulative energy. They say they want to do all this stuff with you, but that's not what they really want to do. Okay? So, I feel like in the past, maybe, he did surround himself with people that manipulated him. The Ace of Wands, this is the male genitalia. You know, I feel like Orlando Brown is attracted to men. And I feel like there could have been men who had an attraction to him. And I kind of feel like they did something. Okay? But it's manipulative. It's emotional manipulation. So they did something, and the Hangman in the reverse, the Two of Cups, the Hermit, and the Empress. What's going on with his mother figure? Because you have feminine energy in here. But I do feel like the Hangman in the reverse is stubborn, not willing to see things as they are from another point of view. Feeling like someone else put you there, but you put yourself there. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he was in relationships with men. And he allowed himself to be but if you're younger, you really know. You know what? He has an affinity for men. Okay? And very hedonistic. The Temperance in the reverse. There's an imbalance here, too. You know, I don't believe that story 100%. About him being molested. Now, if we talk about, like, you're younger and, you know, you didn't know any better, or, you know, you thought people were one way and they were another thing, I kind of feel like he had relationships with his Two of Cups. I feel like he had a relationship with a man in the industry before. But then it's the Isolation card right here, and the Depression card right here, and then the Empress. I think something about a mother figure is going on here as well. But with this Temperance card in the reverse, I want y'all to know the Temperance in the reverse is hedonistic. It's doing things to pleasure yourself, for self-pleasure, self-gratification. And not really caring about how it's going to make someone else feel. So I think he could have been at industry parties and doing shit. And I think he's been on drugs for a minute. Okay? And I think that's where that's coming from. But he's not willing to see what he does. Or he's not willing to see the bigger picture of the fact that he was attracted to these men in the industry that he messed with, a man or men. Give me something else. Like, now I want to know, was he going to, like, industry parties and having sex with men? One, two, and doing drugs. The Devil. Yes. The Devil energy came right out, okay? He was definitely doing that. He was doing drugs. He was all up in that devil energy, all up in that shadow self, and orgies too. Let me tell you something. When you have orgies like that, that's a ritual. It's demonic. Okay? And not only that, when you're high and when you're doing that shit, you know, you have out-of-body experiences. You don't feel like you're obligated to have any type of what is that, ownership or self-responsibility, or, you know, control over oneself. You feel free. So at those parties when he was getting poked by these men's, which is Ace of Wands, these men's that really didn't want anything good for him. He didn't see it that way. He didn't know that he was creating some type of emotional damage there. He just thought the drugs was fun and the sex was fun. Okay? Everything was fun. Alright? He was probably even in a relationship with a man before. Everything was fun. But he doesn't know that it affected his mental psyche. Okay? Because the Temperance card is an imbalance. It's a chemical imbalance when it comes to a health reading too. So there's something wrong chemically wrong with him due to drugs, due to that satanic ass behavior, all up in the shadow self. That's what's wrong with him. Okay? That mental illness can be drug induced. It can be sex induced too. He even gives me the feeling of gay for pay too. So, allegedly, his booty hole has been sacrificed. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay. Has he ever had sexual contact with Bow Wow? Now, 1, 2, 3. The Ten of Swords is in the reverse. And this is him. You see how this is a position, a sexual position, that allows you to do anal easily. But there's a betrayal with this person. This person betrayed them, and there's only one person in this picture with their back arched. Ain't nobody there to do it with them. The Hangman in the reverse again. And the Sun card is in the reverse. Oh, so ain't nobody there to do it with you. The Hangman is not willing to see things from a different point of view and not willing to come to terms and being stubborn and feeling like someone put you in a situation. Alright? Then the Sun card is in the reverse. This is ego. This is look at me. This is blockages. And then I got the Knight of Cups upright. I feel like he might not have done anything with him. Because this is a loner. It was only one person in the room. And no one else is there. And he feels betrayed. You betrayed me. I wonder if he asked him for the booty. Okay, so let's ask. So this is a mature reading, y'all. I'm asking. Did he ask Bow Wow to give him some? Some of that man P-U-S-S-Y. Ooh, that fell out. Oh, shoot. Let me see, y'all. I wonder if he asked Bow Wow for that booty. You got the 8 of Cups. Walking away from things that does not emotionally serve you. Let's see. So somebody was walking away, running away from something that does not emotionally serve them. So somebody ran away. 1, 2, 3. Who ran like that? The Hermit in the reverse. This can be not listening to higher judgment, not listening to wisdom. It can be depression. It can be coming out of isolation. 1, 2, 3. And the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Past conflict. I think he asked him. Oh, I think he kind of gave up that impression that he wanted to do something with Bow Wow. Okay? I'm going to say that. He did. And they did have some dealings with each other, but I don't feel like it was anything of the touch my booty situation. And you know why? This person that's running, it went from a booty being poked up to a booty being tucked and running. So I kind of feel like somebody ran from that idea. So, and then they got like this past conflict. I even kind of feel like he was competing with Bow Wow too. Okay. So past conflict, whatever the case may be. The last one is the star card in the reverse. He didn't get his wish. I kind of feel like he probably threw that out there with Bow Wow, and Bow Wow was like, "No." But anyway, let's see. Has he ever had sexual contact with Nick Cannon? 2, 3. The justice is in the reverse. He's lying. Okay. We're just gonna keep on moving with that. He is lying. Okay. What is the energy surrounding his struggle with drugs and alcohol? I told you, he thought it was fun. He's embracing his shadow self. But it's like, okay, but I'm going to tell y'all, though, about drugs and alcohol. Okay, kids? Y'all not supposed to be listening to this because it's supposed to be rated R. Okay, rated M for mature. The problem is, with drugs and alcohol, you have certain type of people. You have functional addicts who can jump on and jump off. It's like a train, okay? The train of addiction. All right? A metro train. Think about it. And you can jump on at one station. And then the next station, that's the end of your line, you jump off. Right? But some people cannot get off the train of addiction. So they may do things, right, with other people. Excuse me. With other people. And other people can jump on and off, but they can't. So to me, he's not willing to totally accept what is happening here. Okay? He has gotten on this train and he cannot get off the train. He says he's going to get off. He's preparing to get off at the next stop, but he's just not. So, what is the energy surrounding his struggle with drugs and alcohol? 1, 2, 3. The Tower card. Things, sudden change. Drastic changes. Life changes. And with Tower cards, though, the good thing about a Tower card is it makes you understand that, look, this mess has happened. It's a Tower moment, okay? Things are blowing up in my face. Wow. It makes you understand that things are not as solid as you think they are. Or whatever you're going through, or whatever foundation you thought you had, you don't have it. Think about like when we seen the Twin Towers get knocked down. You thought that it was so high, it was secure, it was something that was going to always be. But what happened was somebody or an entity, whatever, we're just going to say entity, or the cosmos knew where to hit the tower. And if you notice, the plane went to the side of the tower, right? They knew how to knock down this tower. A place where you thought that could not be knocked down. It's knocked down. It's destroyed. And it's a very humbling experience sometimes. And it is a wake-up call. Okay? So, to let you know that nobody's safe from a tower moment. So things are happening to him. And something happened and he could not get off that train afterwards. He got on the train and he can't get off. So it's a breakdown. And it's about money with this 2 of Pentacles. And then the 3 of Swords is about past betrayal, past heartbreak. Okay? So, but the good thing about the 3 of Swords in the reverse is that all that's over. Now we can get over it. But you got to get off the train. You can't stay there. You have to get off the train. It's like self-loathing in a way. You have these things going on. Okay, you're not the celebrity you used to be. You know, things didn't work out the way you thought that they were going to work out, or your dreams and aspiration did not come to be the way that you wanted it to be. So it's like this heartbreak, and it's like tearing someone up inside. You see this? It's like a tore up. It's like you ever went to a cadaver lab and dissected a body. You know, after you finish dissecting that body, it doesn't even look human. And that's how he feels. He feels like he's been tore up. He's been dissected. This terror moment has made him feel this way. And he's not even human anymore. It tore him out. It tore him down to his last molecular level. Like, I'm not laughing. But it's a pain. But it's having to learn how to balance that pain. And he's not in balance. He's unbalanced. He's unbalanced. And the drugs and the things that he's on is messing with his mental. So he doesn't understand. But he feels like, because in his head, he feels like, you know, going to do these interviews and things like that is going to bring him attention. It's going to bring him money. But inadvertently, subconsciously, it's a cry for help about this tower moment. Okay? And, you know, people think that you should just go to church and pray and get next to people. And if you read your Bible hard enough, you can pray it away. But sometimes you have to understand that the Bible is just instructions, right? Think about it. You're in nursing school. Why am I coming up with this? You're in nursing school, and, you know, it's one thing to do it in class, but it's another thing to do it in your clinicals. All right, your clinicals is hands-on experience. And, you know, the way I think about church and the Bible, I think about it as class, learning in class, right? But the clinical trials, the clinicals, is using what you learned, right, and applying it in the 3D real life situation. So how is this really going to work? And a lot of times, you know, it's better to learn hands-on about things. And on a level where he's at, if he learned hands-on, it's something that's spiritually going on with him, right? Not just, you know, religious-wise, but it's something that's a cycle, a life cycle. What is going on in this life cycle? Why is he so damaged now? What's going on? What's going on? Is this what he was meant to be? Is this a lesson? This a cosmic lesson for him? 1, 2, 3. It's this devil energy. It is saying that. Okay. Because church is one thing. Applying it to your real life and really getting to the root of some shit is a whole different thing. He has to admit that he is in his shadow self. And he has to face it. And he has to break the chain. Okay? He needs to start listening to Break Every Chain. There was power in the name of Jesus. Break every chain. Okay? This devil card, he don't really want to admit that this addiction is running him. That's his God. Okay? That's his God. So how can you go to church, get saved, but still worship your addictions and your urges? And you can be addicted to sex. You can be addicted to fame. You can be addicted to all these things. This is what he's bound to. This is his darkness. Okay? This is what he signed up for. in this lifetime is to work through those dark energies, okay? There's a dirtiness there. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know whether to call it a tortured soul or dark soul or dirty soul. A dirty spirit there, okay? There's a dirty spirit there that's going on. That he's allowing his spirit to be dirty. And in order to fix it, you have to acknowledge it. How are you causing your own hell on earth? Because he got the keys to the chains. This is sick. This is up at night. I'm going crazy. Okay? This is mental illness, worry, overstress. He's driving himself crazy with his own addictions. Okay? And the high priestess, he needs to tap in. He needs spiritual help. This is trusting your intuition. She who knows but does not say. This is a light worker as well. A priestess. He needs an exorcism. He needs to exorcise that demon out of him. And just going to a church service and getting baptized ain't gonna work. He needs to cleanse. Like, okay, a baptism is a cleanse, okay? But you have to be open. He wasn't open. Not like he was supposed to be. Because he went right back on that train. And the devil has open arms for him. In this, there's open arms. There's a hand right here. Makes me quiver. But you know, I'm going to tell him, I'm going to tell y'all, he's going to drive himself crazy. He's already driving himself crazy, but he's going to drive himself to a death. I wanted to make this title Broken or Free. I feel bad for Orlando Brown. I don't even want to finish this reading because I feel like it's a story that's unfortunately happens a lot. But I'm gonna just finish it. I don't even want to ask if he's suffering from mental illness, because he is. Will he overcome his addiction, or will he allow his demons to continue ruling over his life? One, two. The Star card, the Two of Cups in the reverse, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. There's hope. Okay, there's an opportunity that is going to come in for him to straighten up. The Star card is a wish fulfillment. He wants to be a star. Okay? He wants to be out there again. He does. But he has to be ready. And the Star card talks about renewed. So there's going to be a renewed sense of hope, a renewed sense of self. So I feel like he's going to get off the train eventually, right? But with the Star card also, it talks about there's the opportunity there. The stars are aligned. You just have to make them connect. So you have to be willing to make those stars connect. Okay? The Two of Cups in the reverse is endings of partnerships. Alright? So on the surface level, I can say, certain people that can do good for him may not want to work with him, or may not want to help him anymore. That can be in relationships, that can be family, that can be friends, business deals. But also, in the whatever, if your God is the devil, if your God is your addiction, you love your addiction. The ending of partnerships can be the ending of your partnership with your addiction. But then it's the Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is trying to get something off the ground, trying to get it there, right? And it's supposed to be a new opportunity for passion, enterprise, relationships, creativity, action. So it's supposed to be something positively new. That's good. But in the reverse is that you're doing something in hopes of this, that, and the third, and it's just not going to work out. If he wants to be renewed, and there is an opportunity to, I need him, well, he needs for himself to be doing it because he really wants to do it. Okay? Don't bullshit. If you're going to get clean, get all the way clean. Get that mental help, because it starts here first. Get that mental situation together and stay off of it. Learn how to control your anxieties. And understand that tower moments is going to happen throughout your life. It's how you handle them. That's what I'm going to say. Handle it. You have to be able to handle it. And some people can't. But that's all I got for Orlando Brown. I don't want to read no more about him. I'm wishing him success and get off the train. You don't have to party with the devil every goddamn day. You know.